I'm Dee, and welcome to Dee's BL World. I'm so excited to finally get this going. And if you're counting, this is my fourth attempt to try to get the video going. However, I've had some snafus. I'm having some major learning curves on the software, and my video experience is limited, and so I've had multiple issues. So hopefully after my fourth attempt this will be it, and hopefully I don't have to record this again. This is my first video on YouTube. Please bear with me and bear with me. And if I stumble around, these first several videos are going to probably be pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I am going to try to cover quite a bit of BL content in my videos. Every once in a while there may be something else that pops in. I like K-pop. There may be just a regular Thai drama that I talk about, but the majority of my content will be BL. And on a side note, I just want to let you know that I found, for the BL lovers out there, anyone who is LGBT, let's see if I can talk, a local store I was shopping, and I come across this and I instantly had to buy it. I wish this was the motto of more people, but if you haven't noticed, I love the shirt. I'm going to probably go back to the store and get a few more. We are all human, and that in itself is a simple sentence, but a very true sentence. And I wish more people would follow it versus some of the other things that happen. Now let's go on. I want to take a quick moment to thank all of my Wattpad followers that ventured over to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I love your comments. I love your reads. Keep going. Thank you. With this, I'm just going to give a quick synopsis of what I plan for this channel, what I plan going forward. The channel will be focused, as I've already said, on BL content. I will also, since I am a Wattpad fan fiction writer, I plan on also doing some maybe little animations to some of my short stories or one-shots. If I can draw. I haven't drawn seriously in years. When I was younger, I drew all the time. I even thought about being an art major, but I steered away from it. Now I don't. Like I said, it's been so long. If I can get my fingers working, I will be doing some little animation along with it. Otherwise, I've just got some fan art that I will probably flip up as I'm reading the story. I don't know at this time if I'll be able to do closed caption or not, if I have the time. My short stories aren't that long, but I'm still, like I said, finessing the software. So hopefully, keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully I can get everything mastered and I can get everything done that I want to do. My ideas are rolling faster than I can think of them. So with that, let's go on. This video is mainly, since I am doing a BL channel, I wanted to start off, where's the perfect place to start off with, and that is to explain how I got into BL and my 4 top BL dramas, shows, drama series, whatever they may be, that got me hooked, got me addicted, got me to where I am today. And I'm pretty much submerged into the BL world. As about as, I'm sure there's more that are a little more fangirling, so to speak. But for me, this is as close as I'm probably going to get. Writing fan fiction, having a YouTube channel, this is probably as far as I go. I don't venture out very often, and I doubt if I go to a fan meet, but you never know. things may change. I may get an ambition to jump a plane and go over to a fan meet, but right now this is the closest I'm going to get to supporting the channel and the actors that I enjoy watching. So let me explain how I got into BL and how these 4 dramas got me addicted, got me hooked, got me in the door, and there was no reprieve. I was never ever going to escape again, so to speak. I got tired of American shows. A lot of them had pretty much come up with, most of them were revolving around sex and violence, and I'd had enough of that. I got to the point where I wanted just a sweet series. Yeah. I didn't want something that dragged on forever, that ended up being completely different than what it had initially began as. And I was tired of, like I said, all the violence in the shows. So I ventured out. To make a long story short, after a while, I ended up stumbling on BL. And my first BLs were from China. They were Chinese BLs. And I had never, ever heard of the term BL. I didn't know what it was, had no clue what it was. But my eyes were opened right away. One of the first shows that I watched that got me hooked was Addicted. I love it. It is one of my all-time favorites. I do not write fan fiction on it though, but I love it. I love reading fan fiction about it. I would, love for him to do a second season. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that they started shooting a second season. However, of course, it's going to be different cast from the first season because it's been years. I don't know if it's been 10 years or not, but it's been years since the first season was filmed. I would love to see the second season. I want to know where in the drama where the show is going. I've read the English translation of the book and I love it. I know where the book went, but I want to see where they take the drama, see what they include, what they don't include. Then, when I was watching Chinese BL, I stumbled across a little darker, we'll put it that way, darker BL, which is Round Trip to Love, and I loved it. Like I said, it was a little darker. They push this possessive and domineering aspect a little more than what I was used to, which was new, but I loved it. I would also, that's another one, I would love to see the second half of it. The people that have talked to me when I've asked to try to find the English translation of the book have said that in the book they reunite again, and I would love to be able to see that. The first season left you hanging. You didn't know what happened. I would love to be able to get there, and I would cross my fingers. I don't know if anyone would do a second season, but I would love for it. It's one of those that I, in the background, sit and root and hope that they actually do a second season. However, I don't think it will be, done by China, someone in China. Then I also stumbled across this one's a little different. It's a history series. However, they have, in each season, they have 2 mini dramas, so to speak, in a season. And in their first season, they had one called Obsessed. And it was completely amazing. I don't know what else to say. I was hooked. I have watched every history drama since then. They're up to season 3. They just did the first one for season 3, which was Trapped. I've seen pictures for the second one that they're doing in season 3, and it looks just as good as all the others. I don't think History could produce, I may be wrong, but I don't think History, when they do the History series, I don't think they could produce a bad one. They are all amazing. They're all good. They're exceptional. I could go on forever. I love them, love them, love them. I have watched Obsessed so many times. I've watched several of the others, Crossing the Line. I've watched it a couple times. Right or Wrong, I've watched it multiple times. They are all just amazing, amazing dramas. However, I was having a little harder time finding some new, recent Chinese BL, so I ended up searching, and I stumbled across some Thai BL. And with Thai, the door just kind of opened. It just kind of whoosh, and all these dramas started popping up on my YouTube channel as recommended. And when I do a search, I was getting overwhelmed with all the variety that was there. I watched several, but there's one that just stole my heart, and I love it, love it, love it. I have watched it so many times. I almost know the first season by heart. Right now they're doing the second season with different cast and a little bit different storyline. But the first season just stole my heart. And that's the season that got me personally into writing fan fiction. And if you're one of my readers on Wattpad, you'll know that I write a lot of my stuff is Two Moons fan fiction, and I love it. It is sweet. It's just precious. Everything flows. There's not some big controversy, but yet there's enough turmoil that keeps you interested. It's just a good, sweet story. I love it completely. The cast captured my heart. The storyline finished it. I like I said, I can't tell you how many times I've watched it. When I have nothing else to watch, I usually watch Two Moons, first season. I'm still trying to debate on about second season. I know the book by heart, the first season by heart, that it's a little hard for me to watch the second season knowing how much I love the first season. With the new cast, I'm still getting my hands around it. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And I'm keeping my mind open. You got to do that, because a lot of times, from season to season, you can't keep the whole staff from the first season. And I'm waiting until they get past kind of the rehash of season 1 for me to fully open up and give it a good review. Because right now I'm constantly thinking about and comparing it to the first season, which is unfair. The cast is doing good. It's just, I love the first season so much, it's hard for me not to compare it. So with that being said, there are so many more, BL dramas coming up, and I'm sure as time goes on, I'll have more and more and more things that I will find to do. I plan on doing BL reactions. I plan on, like I said earlier, doing some animation with my stories, and whatever else pops up. I may just do BL news, about new series, new dramas. There's a lot of them coming up. I'll probably do a clip about those. What's coming up, what is there to look forward to. On a side note, I'll have to say that so far 2019 has been 2018 was really good in my opinion for BL. There was a good variety, there was good shows. 2019 has been kind of flat for me, and I'm hoping that the rest of the year picks up and blows me out of the water. I'm desperately needing for some good BL, but plan on seeing me more going forward. Like I said, I plan on doing reactions. I plan on doing a little bit of everything. If you have any suggestions that you would want me to do, go ahead and drop them in the comments down below, and I will read them like I do on Wattpad. thank you for everyone, and I can't wait to see you at the next video. Bye.